What's up, everyone? This is Tatum. Welcome to a new episode of Tatum Takes. I feel like I haven't done one of these in a while. I've been so busy reviewing music and just, listening to music and shit. I really haven't had time to do one of these Tatum Takes. And for those that's new to my channel and never seen a Tatum Take, it's a show where I just give my honest opinions on things I see going on in the music world or just life in general. So today, it was three things that just been snowballing in my mind that I just want to vomit thoughts about. If you like what you see, tell a friend and tell a friend, and we can continue to make this family grow and grow and grow and be bigger and bigger and bigger. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get into it. I want to talk about something that's been bugging me for like the past week or so. It's Aaliyah. It's Aaliyah's music being released to streaming services, right? Well, for me, finding out, okay, let me just say this first. I'm an Aaliyah fan. I've been an Aaliyah fan since I was a pup, 6, 7 years old, 1 in a million to, I grew up on Aaliyah. So pretty much my whole life since YouTube has been created, I've been looking for, and streaming, YouTube and streaming services, I've been looking for Aaliyah's music. I've been looking for high quality Aaliyah videos. Prior to last week, we only had like the craziest shitty quality videos that looked like they were just watched on BT in '96. But like, I have a dilemma. Artist side, I feel for the family and the estate because they probably won't reap the benefits, majority of the benefits from this project. And I believe they released a statement on, just that being that we're going to continue to fight for Aaliyah's rights and things of that nature. And it's crazy that her uncle is the owner of this, the music and all this shit. Is kind of fucked up and twisted if you think about it. But that's my artist side. My fan side, on the other hand, is so hypocritical. Like, I couldn't wait. That's the first thing I listened to last Thursday when it came out. I live in California. Thursday is when new albums drop. That was the first thing I listened to Thursday night, just to hear. And I have it on my computer. I got all her albums on my computer, but I'm not walking around my library all the time. You know what I mean? I don't use Apple as often as a streaming service, so I don't get to walk with my library as much. So it's good to have Aaliyah's music on streaming services and just at a press of a button, and I could go through it and I could just, relive those moments. And it's also, like, I'm also hypocritical. Man, I done bought the bundle for 1 in a million. Like, that's because, and it's just because I'm a fan. Like, I'm a big fan. But it's bittersweet at the same time, though. And one of my biggest gripes I had with the Aaliyah estate and music and everything for the past, 10 plus years, 20 years, is that I always felt that Aaliyah's legacy was going to be forgotten. Because her stuff wasn't on streaming, her videos wasn't on YouTube quality. The artists who she inspired, they don't really mention her a lot, but you could see the influence in a lot of the women R&B singers today. The baggy pants, the tomboyish look, but having a feminine side to it. Her form of singing, I don't even think was acceptable before her, and I'm not putting her in like a class of like the elitist singers. I'm just saying her tone and the way that she did her songs is something that I've seen trickle down to now. So that was my biggest gripe, that she was just going to be forgotten. And with the release of her second album, third album, fourth album, I believe, the legacy gets to live on, and that's what I want. I wanted the legacy to continue. I wanted the kids to see these videos. I wanted you to see 1 in a million. I wanted to see If Your Man Only Knew. I wanted you to see Rock the Boats and things of that nature. And the Dr. Doolittle, Are You That Somebody? I wanted you to see all those records and hear all those records and feel how dope they were. And one of the things I noticed with listening to 1 in a million is how ahead of time Timbaland and Missy were. The records that they wrote for her in the album can still be played today. Listen to 1 in a million. Listen to If Your Man Only Knew. Listening to Hot Like Fire, which I love the remix way more than the one that's on the album. I like the video version. And I was going to do a review on 1 in a million, but I felt like this was better. This was a better platform to talk about it. I was going to give it its flowers, but I really wanted to talk about the battle of wrong and right of a fan and an artist. You know what I mean? And I would love to hear you guys take on that. How to the Aaliyah fans out there, how do you feel about her music being put on streaming services and these bundles and packages being sold and videos being uploaded to YouTube, but also knowing on the other hand that her family's not probably eating the way that they should? How do you deal with that? Like, how do you deal with that? Because me, it's kind of it's a real big dilemma. I know it's minuscule on a lot of levels, but to me, it's kind of big. It's like, damn, I do want to listen to that shit. But her uncle's a piece of shit, but I do love If Your Man Only Knew. Like, it's a gripe that I've been just having trouble with. Not trouble with in an extreme way, but just it's been wrecking my mind for the past week and leading up to this point. I would like to know if I'm not the only one who's like caught in the middle. So let me know that in the comments. And for those who haven't listened to Aaliyah's music, I would have to say go stream Aaliyah's music. Go listen to One in a Million. See where everybody got their style from. It's interviews of the VMAs where a young Beyonce is interviewing Aaliyah, and you could. It's crazy. Like, it's just crazy the stature that she was at, and she was definitely taken from us way too soon. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me know in the comments what you think about that. Now, topic 2 that's been on my mind for the past week. New Kendrick Lamar. New Kendrick Lamar is finally coming. I've been doing, my last review was Damn That I Did on Kendrick, and I was just talking like every review I do on Kendrick is like, where's the fuck is the album? In his blog post, he mentions that you get a glimpse of what he's been dealing with as far as just life in general. He talks about loss, love, and grief has impacted his life the most. He talks about, this being the bombshell of it all, is this being his last TDE album. And I think the fact that he says, as I produce my final TDE album, and that's the part I paid close attention to, because an artist like Kendrick, he only comes around every once in a blue moon. Now, you could tell to me that I don't think he likes the life anymore. I don't even think he liked it from the beginning, since the first album, to be truthfully honest with you, but he's blessed with a gift. He's blessed with a talent. He's blessed with the ability to impact a lot of people's lives, right? Through his words. For this to be his last TDE album, it's the end of an era, but I also think this might be his last album for real. And I know he put that in it, that wording. He's not done. I'm just hyped. I'm anticipating on what the new album would sound like. I'm anticipating to see where Kendrick's at here. And you get a glimpse of it in that statement, but I would like to hear where Kendrick Lamar is right now. And why now? Why now? I think the album's coming. I think the album's probably be here before October. I think maybe that October-November range, we're going to get that Kendrick album. But why now? That's my question for everything. Why leave TDE now? Is it because he wants to, I told my friend, he asked me the question via text, and I just told him, I believe that at this point in Kendrick Lamar's career, he doesn't need a head over him. He needs to be the top head. He needs to be the one that controls every step he takes. And I'm pretty sure he has a lot of hands. I'm pretty sure he has a lot of control over his content and the way he want to be seen and everything. But he ain't the boss of himself technically. And I think he's big enough to do that. He's one of the biggest artists we had in the 2010s. Hip hop, pop, anything you want. He's one of the biggest and critically acclaimed as well. So it's just time for him to step out on a ledge of his own. And he has Baby Keem, and I know Baby Keem is dropping a record this Thursday, and he's under Kendrick's label. So I'm eager to see if Kendrick steps into that executive role. And I'm also just eager to hear the fucking music. Like, we've been waiting since, 2016 for a new Kendrick album. I'm just eager to hear the new music. Let me know in the comments, why now for Kendrick? Why now for the TDE departure? Why the statement right now? You know what I mean? Like, everything's calculated with this guy. Why now? Let me know in the comments. Now, my last and final thing that's been wrecking my brain over the past couple days, Kanye versus Drake. I'm tired of it. Like, to be truthfully honest with you, I'm lying. I'm not tired of it. I'm fucking lying. I love rap beef. Fuck is you talking about? I love rap beef. Like, I love it. Like, I think hip hop is a competitive competition sport, and these things has to happen. I think Kanye is the GOAT. Drake's going to be a GOAT, if not a GOAT already. Kanye is that spot. Drake is that spot. Those are two GOATs going ahead. Remember like the old Mountain Dew commercials and shit? I think a lot of it's silly, though. I think this is all a ploy. I think they're talking to each other behind the scenes, hence why Kanye even has Drake number 2 text him to even we get the screenshot. He has to have his number. They have to be in communication at some point. I read a rumor that they were supposed to link up about 3 times and Drake stood him up. That sounds funny. Drake stood him up, I guess like a squash type meeting. At that point, I think Kanye might have just took it as disrespect because who stands up Kanye at that point? And I've been listening to Donda. I'm going to be truthfully honest. I've been listening to Donda for the past 2 weeks, the live version from Atlanta, the second listening party. And you can hear shots in there. You can hear, I can give $1 to every person on earth. Man, it's got to be God's plan. Man, I swear these boys keep playing. We're going to have to square up then. We're going to have to send it up then. Who else is he talking about? What do you say? You want to come in and play with the GOAT. Like, you can hear the shots and you can hear a bunch, like you could tell there's some animosity. And Drake has been subbing Kanye and Pusha for the fucking past however many years. He's the only person I know, and I love Drake, but he's the only person I know like, yeah, the beef is over. I'm not gonna do anything, and then continue to send shots. So case in point, the track with Lil Baby where he says, I might go link up with Yeezy, I need me some Jesus. And at that time I didn't even think that was a diss. I think they might have been on cool terms at that point, but then the new Trippie Redd record drops and he's dissing Ye. And I was talking to people, I was like, you think it's a diss, or is he dissing like is he dissing Ye, or is he dissing people surrounding Ye? Because the line is, all these fools I'm beefing I barely know, 45, 44, let it go. Ye ain't changing shit for me, it's set in stone. And when I heard that the first time, Ye ain't changing shit for me, it's set in stone, I just thought he was referring to Ye surrounding Pusha T. Everybody around Kanye is probably 44, 45 at this point. But I took it as a Pusha T shot. Like, I ain't solving shit. Me and Ye cool, but I ain't cool. Ye can't solve this. Ye can't solve this problem for me. I guess it really was just a diss at Kanye as well. I mean, I guess guilty by proximity in a way. And then Kanye goes on to release the address of Drake's home, which is public record. It's a fucking mega mansion compound in Toronto. It's well known. It's still corny. Drake laughing back at Kanye's corny. I think this is all just a ploy for them to drop their albums around the same. Donda's supposed to drop this Friday. I hope Drake drops his album too, or soon around it. And we just get the best quality out of both. From what I heard from Donda, it sounds amazing. I haven't heard anything new from Drake that I'm like, this is great. In like the past couple years, I think they're both, as far as their new albums, Donda and Certified Lover Boy, I think they both are pressure moments for both artists. Both are solidified, obviously, but I think Drake's been dropping subpar albums for the past couple years, and Kanye's been dropping subpar albums for the past couple years. I think they're both in the same boat and using each other for momentum. I can't see Kanye making a diss record because he hasn't before, but, you know, Kanye could do anything. And Drake, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some jabs on there. I just hope he don't take it as far as Scorpion, because I think that ruined that whole album of him just focusing on that. And at the end of the day, just kiss and make up. Jesus Christ. Like, both of you are too old for this. Obviously, you both love each other. There's thousands of clips of Drake praising Kanye. It's 1,000 Kanye clips praising Drake. Just let it go at this point. Like, whatever it may be, like, talk it up as a man. And I guess that's what they were trying to do at the meeting. And I also heard that I did hear Kanye is dissing Drake on the album, but yeah, that's all I know. That was just on my mind. What do you think? What do you guys in the comments think about this whole Drake and Kanye thing? Do you think this thing is leading up to like a Versus kind of thing where they're going to battle out new albums? I think that'd be dope if Versus premiered and they just battling the albums. I don't know how it would work, but I think that would be amazing. And for those people out there that say like, obviously Drake's going to win in the numbers category. He's Drake. But when it comes to albums, we could talk about the units sold, and I don't think it'll be that far off. I think if Drake sells 700,000, Kanye is going to sell a easy 550, especially with the momentum building up. 550, 600, and that's not, we're still in the same ballpark, literally. So for you guys that's saying it's a numbers thing, that's cool. Quality is what it's going to be about. You don't think both of those artists are like, man, I got to make sure my shit right. I know he coming with something. Drake heard, you don't think Drake watched the Donda live shit? Both of them? You don't think that? I do. And I heard that after Drake stood Kanye up 3 times, Kanye text Drake, or when your album dropping, and Drake never texts back. Maybe he had flashbacks of 2018 in Wyoming. I just want the best quality out of both of these records. So let me know in the comments, what do you think about this whole Kanye and Drake thing? Who do you think is going to have a better album? Which album, if they drop on the same day, what you listening to first? What you going to listen to first? And Kendrick's coming too. So that's just like, this is going to be a good year. This latter half of the year is going to be great for hip hop. Just so fucking great. It was fun doing a Tatum take again. I haven't done one of these in so long. It feels so good to just vomit thoughts about things that, you know, involving music, just so you guys can get another glimpse of my personality. Like, I know you get it on the reviews and everything, but it's so structured that I can't really go outside that box. But here I could just talk about shit. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do more of these when I can. And yeah, you guys just keep tuning in. And those who are not subscribed by now, I hope you hit that subscribe button. And that's it. Peace.